So in this video, we're going to do learning analytics using AI. And for this video, for the learning analytics, we'll be using ChatGPT 4 instead of 4.0. In my experience, 4 is way better in data analytics, and it's even better than Claude Sonnet 3.5. What we'll do is we'll give ChatGPT this prompt to create a dummy data. So ChatGPT 4 is unfortunately slower than ChatGPT 4.0, so this is going to take some time. So what we said is we create dummy data for a class of 30. Each student should have scores for 5 learning objectives of the course. So we have an ideal situation here where the instructor was able to measure the learning objectives of the course. So if you're using a rubric to evaluate your students' summative assessment performance, you can actually do this. It's done for engineering as a part of ABET. So again, this is the ideal situation where we have that data. Okay, so let's see what we're getting here. Here's the sample dummy data for the first 5 students. So what we're going to do is we're going to ask for the whole data set, and we're going to ask a CSV version of it. Hopefully it'll be done here in a second. Okay. Yes. Awesome. Yes, please generate all the data and download it as CSV. Okay, while GPT is working on that, let me show you what our next prompt will be. So our next prompt will be create a bar graph that shows the mean score of each student as well as the mean of the class. So here we're testing to see how each student has done and how the class has done overall. And we have our CSV file ready, and we do need to upload the data, the CSV file, for this prompt to work. So we'll just download it and then put it into GPT. Yes, a bit slow, but working. So, okay, so we've got the data, we've got the prompt. So let's see what it's going to do here. And it's going to generate this chart using Python. And in the meantime, let's take a look at our next prompt. Awesome. So I've got the mean of the class and I've got my 30 students, and I can see that student 18 is an A student. And then unfortunately, we've got some low achievers such as student 26 and student 3. Perfect. So now what we'll do is we'll ask for GPT to create a bar graph comparing how each learning outcome, how much each learning outcome was achieved overall. And this is key because this is going to show me how much my students were able to achieve the objectives I have set for them. And in return, this is also showing how much I succeeded as an instructor. Okay. So here, as you can see, learning objective 2 is quite low. So that looks problematic. So maybe I need to refine my instruction for learning objective 2. It's not quite different from the others, but it is different compared to the others somewhat. So there's something that might be going on there. And luckily, I've also done some interviews with students, not really interviews, but very, very short meetings, let's say. And I've got a Word document with basically comments, a paragraph long comment from 6 students. So that's here as a Word document. I'll upload that Word document here to GPT. And I've got another prompt to help me analyze this data. And this prompt reads, analyze student comments to identify common themes and suggestions, provide a summary of the strengths and weaknesses of the flipped course on the scientific method as perceived by students, highlight specific areas for improvement and any trends in student experiences that could inform future course adjustments. Awesome. And now, as you can see, I am getting broad themes and then sub-themes explaining how the course was perceived by the students. So yeah, this is how you can do both the quantitative and qualitative analysis using AI to evaluate your course.